Quaggan. Hello, Quaggan. Ooh. Friend or foe? Friend. Good. Quaggans are new here, so friends are welcome. Quaggans came from Keswick's Hills. Toxic crater, nightmare court, destroyed lake, the Quaggan call home. Hang in there. You and Quaggans are free and alive. Come and play with Quaggans. Are you happy? Apparently so. Okay. Let's check in with Rox, then we'll go and do that. Hey, Rox.
Good to see you.
You see that metal human with the enormous, yeah, dangerous. So, what are we gonna do about Scarlet? We're gonna find her. Sounds good to me. How? First, we have to learn everything we can. I know she apprenticed with the Iron Legion blacksmiths named Asagai. She was ancient at the time. What? She was ancient at the time? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. And no one has seen her for some time. My guess is she went out for her final patrol. Final patrol? It's when an aging or badly mutilated soldier knows she's going to die soon, she goes out for one final patrol so she can die in battle. Defending what she loves, it's an honourable path. Why's Bram mad at you? He doesn't want me to join the Stone Warband. He thinks we'll never see me again. Will we? See you again, I mean? I'll be busy, sure. They have missions and tasks for me, but I'll be able to take some times to visit. And if you need help, I'll be there. If you can. If you can. Well, I can't predict where I'll be or what I'll be doing, you know? I can't promise. It's like, you're going to be working with Ritlock, though. I'm tight with him, and if Bram sticks with me, then we'll see lots of each other, but, you know. Hey, Timey!
Bram, there you are!
Somebody care to tell me why this child was on the battlefield?
Hey, I'm not a child.
Not you, this is Surin girl. I found her out there trying to get to Scarlet's twisted marionette. Who does she belong to?
Oh, her.
Help! Help! Save me from this creepy human!
It's okay, I'm a Crichton Seraph. The kid's in no danger.
Bram! Don't let him take me away! Please!
Are you her guardian?
What? No.
Teeth, no. I've never seen her before in my life.
Bram, you're so mean! Can't we just go home now?
Listen, buddy, I don't know what your game is, but you better get this kid to safety. She's got no business on a battlefield.
What? I swear I've never seen her before in my life.
And he's off like, don't care.
Hey, where's he going? You're not my responsibility.
Yo, Logan, that was,
You can take me home now.
kinda harsh.
I live in Radasum.
Huh? What?
Where do you live? Maybe we could go there instead.
No. You found your way here. You can find your way back.
Fine. Here I go. By myself. Off into the big city. You'll probably never see me again, Bram.
Good luck, kid.
Ooh, whoa, Bram. Harsh.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
hi. Are you a friend of Bram's? I am, or rather, I will be, soon. Where are you from? I'm from Ratasum. It's a city in the southwest of Metrica province.
Be right back, Cass.
Hang on.
Is Lady Casimir okay?
Yeah, she'll be fine. It's just
Story happening all over the place.
Did you see that twisted marionette?
I did. And I heard there are jungle worms erupting from the ground in Bloodtide Coast.
That's because they're disturbed by Scarlet's seeking devices.
What are you still doing here?
Your Norn was taking you home.
He is. He just doesn't know it yet.
What does a little squirt like you know about Scarlet anyway?
As it so happens, I know a lot. I've been studying her for months. I came to meet her, but she didn't show up.
To meet her? Why would you want to do that?
Because she's brilliant, of course. My theory is that she knows something about the dragons, and that's why she's building an army.
Your theory, huh? You don't think she's just a big old meanie?
Do you always talk like a 4-year-old?
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. You wouldn't know anyone who goes by the initial E.
Ooh. E.
Just E.
E? No, why?
No reason. Just eliminating possibilities. How's the queen?
I wouldn't know. The
And we still don't know who E is.
I can't even get near her.
Well, at least she's safe.
Alright. Who's going where? I don't want to talk to anybody now in case someone else gets into a weird conversation. I guess I'm going to be able to talk to Logan in a moment. Or is he just buggering off? He's buggering off. Yeah, he's gone. He's out of here. Bye, Logan. Well, hell. I want all the lore. Let's finish with Timey first.
It wasn't me.
Okay, where are you from? Ratassoon. You do realize I'm an Asura, right? Phew. I thought maybe you were one of those slow humans. The smart ones are so rare, really. I wouldn't have blamed you. Hey, what's your name? Baldwin Cleaver. Zap. Nice name. I'm Timey. Did I hear you right? You're curious about Scarlet? Most definitely. She's sparky. I drool when I think about everything she could teach me. Have you seen her magical creations? Alchemical bonanza? She'd kill you without a second thought, you know. Me? Inconceivable. She'd recognize my potential and would mold me into her favorite assistant. I almost read that as assassin then, like, what? Timey as an assassin? Talk about a weird alternate reality. Then I'd learn more, and than her, I'd surpass her. She'd die old and sad, but I'd be amazing. Uh-huh. Be careful. I'm still stirred up by that fight. You? Yeah. You mad at Rox? No, maybe. She wants to go off and be in the Stone Warband, but if she does, we'll never see her again. I just don't get it. Hey, it's her decision. Why does she want to be with the Tribune who has no time for her and a bunch of old crusty soldiers who don't know her? I have no idea, dude. It's char shit, so... But I could go for that fight again. See? That's why you and me are friends. We're the ones should be doing something about Scarlet. What's the plan? How we gather information. Makes sense. If we could figure out where she's going to strike, we could get ahead of her. She's been one step ahead of us all along.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you and the little kid? My little... Oh, the Asuran Ragamuffin? I've never seen her before. She must have heard Rox say my name. She tricked that Seraph into thinking I was her guardian. And you're not? No, I've never seen her before. She's not my... Oh, crud, not you too. Alright. I'll make sure she gets home safe, just this once. Thanks, dude, you're a good friend. She's not my friend. Uh-huh. She will be, though. She will be. Timey has that way. Mm-hmm. Hello, cutie. What's the plan? Now we find a way to corner Scarlet. How do you recommend we do that? I don't know anything about her. Then we learn everything we can. Alright. I'll put feelers out with my friends and have I have left in the Ministry and around Divinity's reach. Maybe she knows something. I see. Okay, leave the area to plan our next move. Yeah, Bram, you don't know this yet? But you're gonna care a lot about that, Timey. Oh dear. And I like that part of that monument survived here. I never noticed this before until just then. I mean, I've been down here a few times, but I never really saw that, so that's pretty cool. Trouble at Fort Mariner. An alarm has been sounded at Fort Mariner where we're holding my Trin. I heard that you and your crew are in town. I'm headed to the fort now and would appreciate backup. I have a bad feeling. Captain Ellen Keel. Of course, by now, she's in charge because she won the election over even Nashblade, the Black Lion trade guy. Because they did all that during the Festival of the Four Winds and the pavilion stuff. It's up here? Okay. Yeah, Fort Mariner's down here, that's right. The Aether Escape. Should have been the Aether Escape Caper. That would have sounded better. The Aether Caper. Fight off the attacking Aether Blade. Again? Can this fort please just figure out how to stop the Aether Blade? Have you tried closing the door out of pure interest? Bonk. Aetherblade Vanguard. You and me, dude. Oh, hey Ellen, how's it going? Been a while. Oh, damn, I was, Oh, shit! Wow! That was rude as hell. That's right, get down, stay down. I owe you one again, Commander. Unfortunately, it looks like we're both too late to this disturbance. What happened? The Aetherblade staged a smash and grab from the other side of the new mist portals. Come with me. I need to debrief Sheriff Sheriff Syriam, the officer in charge of the jails. Alright, let's go. So they busted my Trin out. Oh, right, up here. I'm like, there's nobody here. Stand up.
It all
I'd offer
happened
the
so
traditional
fast.
pirate's greeting.
Scarlet's
but your
minions were
spleen is
everywhere.
better unperforated.
They had our backs to the wall from the very beginning. One of them broadcast Scarlet's
One at
voice.
a time, please.
She said, "Vacation's over, Mai. I have work for you in the mists." The invaders took Mai to a portal outside. They had to fight past a squad of Lion Guard to get there. And two strangers, a golem and a Nord lad with a fearsome mace. After Mai entered the portal, the golem went after her. The Norn shouted for it to stop, but it wouldn't. It declared, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing," and actually ran faster.
That's Timey. Fuck. God damn
I'm
it,
the law
Timey.
around here, and the law is stretched pretty thin.
Scarlet would retrieve my Trim without a good reason. This has gone far enough. I'm going to take this to the council and demand we bring them both to justice. My friends and I are after Scarlet as well. Do you have any leads? Aside from the latest crimes, the Lion Guard have reported a number of Steam devices across the countryside. Each one in the bay here, look. Even one in the bay here, look. We have divers checking it out. It's doing. Captain Shud claims it's a probe, but we can't remove it easily. You should be able to see from here with the spyglass. Oh, it's those things! The energy probes. For years I was confused about those, because there's broken ones of those dotted all over Tyria. And I was like, what are these? What do we do with them? And you could interact with them, but it was like, it's broken, you know, and I'm like, oh, confusing. And then I found out it was because of the Season 1 stuff. Alright. What do you think? It's too deep to scrap easily, but maybe we'll find something to track Scarlet. This is the first one I've seen turn green. Is that new? What? Let me see. Blast, that's a change. It could have something to do with this jailbreak. I'm going to marshal everyone I can to this investigation. I'm going after Bram. Send anything you find to Marjorie Delacroix. I'll clear you to access the mist portal Trin escaped into as soon as the area is secure. Feel free to interview the witnesses here as well. Alright, we'll corner her for good this time. I take full responsibility for the breakout. My deputies are beyond reproach. They kept things from being much worse. Don't be hard on yourself. I'm sure you did all you could. Alright, few people over here. You there, Lion Guard.
Please move along.
Never mind that. I'm asking the questions here. Oh wait, you didn't ask me one. Second time those Aether Blades have caused a ruckus here in the fort. Don't tell Magnus I said so, but we're outmatched here. Do you think the fort's defenses are enough? Against their attack or hijacking the portals? Hijacking the portals? We weren't ready and we lost a prisoner. Bad sign if you ask me. Well, let's hope this prompts better security. Like, build a roof over this fucking thing. For a start.
What?
Not just one gigantic open area surrounded by a single wall. Break it down into smaller areas that can be shut off, you know. Thanks for the assist, Commander. I knew that portal was trouble. Where does it go? They called it the Edge of the Mists, another battlefield between realms of the mists. First time the battle has flowed back here to here, though. Curse those Aether Blades. They will pay for this.
How may I assist you?
That is a sweet mask. Holy shit. Where do I get that? I cut the power to the gates when I realized what was happening, but they had already extracted the prisoner. Next time I'll detonate the thing. Shut down protocols be damned. Did you see Bram and Timey? The Norn and the progeny? They ran through the gate, chasing the attackers. Once we cycle the gate's etheric matrices, I'll have this open again. Hopefully they're intact over there. I'll go after them as soon as it's ready. Which I guess is now. Head to the Edge of the Mists, access via the World vs. World menu. It's in white. I have to actually go back to the Lions. Like the World instance. Do I have to do a little bit of World versus World here? Is that where this is going? I bet it is. Edge of the Mists. Okay, well. This is taking longer than I thought.
That's how it's done.
Okay. Where out? Oh. This is different. I've not actually been to this one before. I normally just do World versus World, so I don't know what this is. I've never seen this. I don't really do a lot of this type of content in the game, so it's all new to me. Yes, tell me what this place is. Welcome to the Edge of the Mists. If you've never been here before, I can help you find your way around. I mean, it looks like it's the same kind of deal. It's a World versus World kind of thing. There's something I'd like to know. I can give you the basic introductions. If you need help on the battlefield, look for one of the holo projectors. What do? 3 teams are fighting for control of the Edge of the Mists. Capture territory and hold it from your enemies, and then keep an eye out for Aether Blade pirates. They're spotted in the mists. Right, okay. So it's basically just the same as the standard, it's just a different place. Okay, I need to re-up my armor reinforcement. Bunch of stuff you can buy here, trips and traps, okay, siege weapons, all the usual World versus World stuff. Oh, here we go.
When you took off, I figured you'd be halfway to Mount Maelstrom by now.
Scruffy, my golem, broke down. And I still learned more in the short time I've been here than you have in your whole life.
What happened? Why did your silly magical machine man stop working?
I was studying that strange device, but every time I got too close, it zapped me and knocked me back. Eventually, Scruffy's power cells shorted out and pieces of him fell off. That activated his emergency mode. So he followed protocol like he's supposed to. He carried me here, spit me out, and then powered down. And you've got a
Spat
lot
me
of
out.
nerve calling Scruffy silly with those clothes and that haircut.
So your golem's dead. Why don't you just walk out of here?
Same reason you don't fly out, because I can't. My ears, how thick are you? See these legs? They don't work right. I can't walk very far unassisted.
Sorry. I didn't know. What did you learn about those, things you were studying before your golem broke?
As if you'd understand. All right, I've got nothing but time, so let's give it a go. They appear to be survey probes for the purpose of identifying high-energy thermic channels and matrices.
So it's like magical energy is a swirling storm, and these things are mapping it.
A trifle simplistic, but yes, that's exactly the case.
Okay, truth time. Why did you run away from
Everything's falling over.
Why did you come here in the first place?
It's not personal. I just wanted to see Scarlet's handiwork up close. Her marionette was amazing, inspiring. When I saw her minions running through a portal, I followed them.
You were supposed to stay with me. I told you to stop.
Zosha tells me to do stuff all the time. So does Vorp. I don't listen to them either.
What's your story anyway, Tiny? How does a little thing like you get into such big trouble?
It's tiny, and I'm a progeny prodigy. I've got important people fighting for the right to be my teacher.
Important people, huh? Are they real people? Or just big-eared figments of your overactive imagination?
They're real, but they all want to tell me what to learn. I'd rather be like Scarlet and pick my own courses.
Wolf's tail, girl. Don't be too much like Scarlet, okay? One's way too many.
And by the way, Timmy, I've got news for you, but in the future, you're going to be under the thumb of Flunt. Minister Flunt.
Got candy?
Got candy. No. And even if I did, you shouldn't take any from me. I'm a stranger. Look at the size difference as well. She's so small. Ah. Glad to see a friendly face, Baldwin Cleaver. I'm stuck here watching over this Asuran kid. You could pick her up and just leave. Just saying, dude. But she probably wants this recovered as well, Scruffy, right? So I appreciate the company. If you need to get going, though, I'd understand. The probe in the bay at Lion's Arch started turning green. Know anything about that? I don't like the sound of that. It means Scarlet's machines are doing something, and that probably is never good. Timmy was investigating the probes around here. Let's ask her.
Tell me more about the probes you examined.
They're well designed. They emit pulsed eldritch waves that register the relative strength of all local ambient magic.
Like the way bats hunt? They let out a chirp and react to what that chirp bounces off of.
Right again!
Wow! Hey, Bram, look at
clearly
you
didn't
exercising that
focus on
smooth
it.
brain.
What do you think those probes of Scarlet's are looking for?
Best guess? The transcendent magic channels that span the globe. Old-fashioned synergetics texts call them ley lines. Normally you can't see them or touch them, but they're real. Magic finds its own path, like rivers running to the sea. The probes are trying to identify the biggest and strongest of these ley lines, but I'm not sure why. Not yet. What?
Felicitations, Baldwin Cleaver. Scruffy here got kicked around by the probe's defensive capabilities, and I need to replace a few parts. Bram can't go because he's watching over me. Can you help? Alright, tell me more. I learned the hard way that if you can't get too close to Scarlet's probes without getting zapped. Scruffy lost some crucial components in the process, but he managed to get me here before the shutdown. What can I do? I can't collect the parts myself, and Bram won't leave me unprotected. You're going round in circles here. Cut to the chase, kiddo. If you find any of Scruffy's parts, bring them to me and I'll do the rest. No worries. You're the best. Scruffy's auto-repair will have him moving with enough time, but this will greatly expedite it. The probes were in a chamber below the central island. And thanks again. Alright, I'll get to it.
Will, what was your golem's name again?
Scruffy!
Scruffy.
Will Scruffy work again if you get the stuff you need? I'd get it for you, but I can't leave you unprotected.
You're sweet. And absolutely. I built him for maximum ease of maintenance. All he needs are some replacement parts. He may be rough around the edges, but when he's whole, Scruffy is as reliable as an entropic crystal regulator.
Ah, that's good then. Right?
Ram, will you tell me a story while we wait?
After you ran off on me? And all the abuse you heaped on me since we got here? I get plenty of that back in Kragstead.
You don't spend much time around Asura, do you? We only abuse people we like, or those we're trying to improve.
Fine.
A little bit of both with Bram.
Once upon a time, there was a brave and handsome Norn named Bram.
Ah, I've heard this one already. From you. Twice.
So, we can advance the story by asking Timey about the probes, and then I guess Scruffy wakes up on his own, or we can go get the bits. There's maybe a, it's got a big map as well. There may be, you know, an achievement for this, for getting all the bits, but honestly, I don't really care for world versus world content. I don't want to do that today. Have you found Scruffy's missing parts yet? Try looking in the chamber under the central island. There are bridges that will take you there, and please hurry, I'm running out of things to say to Bram. I have questions. Ask me anything. I keep my knowledge to speculation ratio at 9-to-1 or better. I'm not going to ask about all of these. I'm just going to carry on with the story. I usually want all the lore, but this is taking a while, so... Why did you come here? What do you hope to learn? I want to be done with this before Secrets of the Obscure drops, so... I intend to examine Scarlet's probes, which will allow me to explore two subjects at once. What is Scarlet up to, and how does she create such fantastic equipment? And what did you learn? Not as much as I wanted to. I think they're designed to identify ley lines, the channels that magical energy follows as it crisscrosses the globe. Can you explain those? Try. They're analogous to ocean currents or atmospheric weather patterns, but with magic instead of water or air. Magic flows in cycles, and the ley lines are the paths it chooses to follow. And what does she want with the ley lines?
Do you know Scarlet attended each of the 3 colleges, and that she worked with the Inquest? Oh, and that she...
If you believe the rumors. I talked with an Asura named Vorp, and he says it was all bunk. I'm inclined to agree.
I know what Vorp says, but her
He's
twisted
probably
creatures
covering.
weren't bunk. The Hollow Pirates either. Some Asura are just jealous.
That's enough about Scarlet for now. Jormac's Tooth, you really need a new hero.
Well, do something heroic enough and I might change my mind.
Oh, damn! Give him a few expansions, it takes him a while, and then he kind of has to get over himself for a little bit, but then he does something fucking heroic, so... Okay, so what does Scarlet want with the ley lines? No idea yet. Mapping ley lines could allow her to identify the places of power where they converge. I need more time to figure out for sure. Why are you so fascinated by her? In a word, freedom. She studied all over the world, she sets her own agenda, and she gets to build whatever she thinks up. Villainy aside, I think that's a genius's dream. True, but I'm not willing to put her villainy aside. Most people aren't. Hey, you asked. I never said she was a role model or a moral paragon. I just like her work, and I envy the opportunity she has. Alright, I understand. Read the letter. Sorting out Scarlet's plans. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that Scarlet's actions aren't as random as they seem. There's a pattern here, something she's working towards, and we need to figure it out. I called in every favor I had with the Priory, and they're sending us the evidence they've collected around Scarlet's crimes so far. They're shipping it all to the Dead-End Bar, so we can start piecing it together. Get here as soon as you can. We need you, if we're going to finally get some answers. March. Alright, you two behave yourselves. I'm leaving. I'm already out of here. Well, that was nice and painless. I don't have to go running around the world. I believe World versus World and the Mists and all this stuff, since it never featured in the primary story, I'm guessing that it never actually rolled out until Season 1's Living World stuff started to come, and this was when they dropped World versus World content. Because they started dropping like raids as well and dungeons, because we got emails about the different ones all the way through the game. So anyway, Dead End Bar, here we come. We will drop in.
Any places to eat? There's a tavern. But I wouldn't recommend bringing a kid there. Why not? First time in Divinity's Reach.
I especially didn't want to do anything world versus world because I haven't really looked at any build templates for a while. I think my Necro doesn't really have a very good build for world versus world, so it would probably stink out loud. Alright. And I can't look at the building template site because the API is down. So I don't know what any of the skills are, where they usually put in the links and it tells you what the skill is. They're all just blank boxes now, so it's unreadable. They took the API down to avoid spoilers, apparently. So there we go.
Lace curtains here, linen tablecloths there, and a sign out front that says Delacroix Investigations. Or,
Stop. No curtains. No tablecloths. And most of all, no sign.
but,
No.
but,
Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time. Rox,
Oh.
come in. Join us, please. Where's Graham?
He's dealing with that Asuran cub, his new friend.
It's nice of him to see her home.
He's a good guy, that Graham.
Yeah, he's all right.
Long time no see. You should hear what happened. My friends at the Priory delivered everything they had on Scarlet. I also called in Void, the Arcane Council's point person. He's collaborating with us remotely.
We need your help sifting through the evidence. We have our own theories, but we could use another opinion.
These recordings were found near Scarlet's lab in Lornar's Pass. You should listen to them first.
Okay. Let's have a look around first. There is. Can we interfere with any of this? I'm guessing that's part of one of the energy probes. We've got a broken down watch knight just chilling here. Like a dredge drill or something, and a pistol. Notes and stuff. A model of the probes, okay. Pieces of armor. Can we talk to any of these before we get going? My scroll pile on Scarlet Briar is 3 hands high. We'll get to the bottom of this, or my name isn't Marjorie Delacroix. Agreed. Or my name isn't Baldwin Cleaver. Good.
How pleasant to see you.
The more I understand about that, how that maniac thinks, the more I get scared. Oh, the more scared I get. We have to learn everything we can, hiccups aside. Like how there's the Priory dude just chilling here as well. What's your deal, dude? Hi. Please be careful, the Priory went to a lot of trouble to acquire these artifacts. If anything gets broken or goes missing, oh, you're here just to keep an eye on this shit. Gix will personally put my head on the chopping block. Who are you? And why should I care? I'm here to make sure everyone remembers these objects are Priory property. They're on loan to Miss Delacroix, but when her investigation is done, they're coming back with me. How did Marjorie convince the Priory to lend her the objects? We also have an interest in investigating Scarlet's activities, plus Miss Delacroix is a member in good standing who gives the Priory years of service. We're glad to do her this favor. Marjorie's a member of the Priory? I didn't know that. I'd have thought she'd have been a member of, like, the Order of Whispers. Yes, she's been inactive for some time now, but she's still on the roster in her current line of work, and she and the Priory both benefit from this occasional sharing of information. Alright, well, I'll make sure everyone's careful with everything. Or Miss Delacroix is certainly very convincing. The Council doesn't let me holoconference lightly. Or convincing? Yeah, certainly very... Oh, Miss Delacroix. Thinking Scarlet for a second, I'm like, why is Scarlet convincing? Yes, the Council doesn't let me holoconference lightly. It takes a great deal of energy. But it'll be worth the expense. Rocks. Marjorie pulled a lot of evidence for this, huh? I've been helping the Priory hold these pieces in. Do you have any thoughts about the investigation? If we were tracking her, maybe this is your first, you're on Marjorie's show, but I'm just here to wish you luck. Alright, cool, we're on the case. Right, what craziness do we have here?
You've seen me through my awakening, Mendesaramon. Thank you. But I energetics is endlessly fascinating. It seeks to define the eternal alchemy. The other colleges work within that definition. The potential of golems interests me. Combining dynamics design with statics versatility makes just about anything possible. I like Teo. More importantly, I need to advance my theories quickly, and nobody's better at quick results than the Inquest.
A path to the dark side if ever there was one.
With OMAD's support, I shall finally see past this world and into the eternal alchemy.
She got stuffed into Omad's machine.
Scarlet rejected the pale tree because she wanted independence. What if Omad's machine cost her that?
Oh, okay. Next.
The moles get magic.
The
Flame
moles.
here, and I get the weaponry I need. Everybody wins.
I feel like I've heard these snippets before as well from somewhere else.
Lion's Arch needs softening up first, so we infiltrate its halls of power and neuter its defenses from the inside. The theme is humanity can withstand any test. It's
Season
not
3
like
content.
me to prove them wrong. It's laughable. See? Air superiority wins wars, so build me a comparable fleet, or I'll kill you all and replace you with hollows. Once more, my esteemed snaky friend, you're doing this for obelisk shards. You want direct access to your
That's the
profits,
crate.
right? Then do as I say.
Scarlet deceived each of her allies into thinking they'd gain something from working for her. She'd make a great minister.
Basically, yeah. Oh, politician material right here.
Ever since I came out of OMAD's machine, you've been taking credit for my ideas. They're mine, not yours. Let me be clear. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. Nobody tells me what to do. Not ever.
It's maybe a disagreement with my trim.
It's not true. None of it. I don't have to listen to you. Get
Oh.
out of my head!
No, this is something else. This is something up here.
I wonder if the voices in her head are real. What if what she saw in Omad's machine grabbed hold of her? Ironic that she rejected the pale tree to exert her independence, only to lose it to something else.
These other items are all pieces of the puzzle. Examine each one and let us know how you think it fits.
I mean, you know, having played Season 3 Heart of Thorns, we know where this was going, and what that other voice in her head likely was. Quadramoth! Excuse me. Toxic sample.
I'll never forget how close we came to disaster. When I think about those spores spreading their toxins across Tyria, it boils my blood.
The Nightmare Court and Crate do make a volatile combination. Scarlet popped some horrifying alchemy there.
Damn right. I still have nightmares about that tower. That's why they called it the Tower of Nightmares, Cass. Doubt I'm the only one. At least Jory was able to find the antitoxin. Can we test it on the samples? Scarlet would have spread her toxins all over Tyria if we'd let her. It's a good thing we found the antidote. She allied with the Crate and the Nightmare Courtiers to do so. Why would she do such a thing? The cover to grow that fake Crate profit. Why else? Courtiers grew the plant and the Crate made it toxic. The combination was a poison so powerful. What does she want to use it on? I wanted to learn Nightmare Court secrets. No, let's go with this. Because I know.
This sample is resistant to the antitoxin we used against the Nightmare Tower poison.
Jory, we didn't stop her plan. We just showed her how to make a stronger poison that could wipe out
Oh,
an
does she
entire
Syndrome?
city.
Syndrome Briar, that's her real name. Keel's report on the Dragon Bash attack.
Dragon Bash was supposed to be festive. until Scarlet killed people with her flying pirates.
Keel did an excellent job documenting the assassination of Counselor Theo Ashford during Dragon Bash.
You should really return this case file before she notices you purloined it.
What, you didn't ask permission? Oh no. I still can't believe my Trin thought she could get a seat on the Captain's Council. I'm glad we met you that day. She had to be stopped. My Trin's Aetherblade friends just freed her from Lion Guard custody too. That's bad news. Maya's ruthless, and now she's free to get back to doing Scarlet's dirty work again. Except, we know that they're potentially opposing each other? I used Scarlet for her own political ambitions. Scarlet wanted a pawn on the Captain's Council, and Theo Ashford was involved with Scarlet, and she betrayed him. I mean, I think, yes, Mai was thinking she could use Scarlet for her own ambitions. She probably wanted to become part of the council. We know that Mai was then interfering with Scarlet's stuff. We saw the journals in Scarlet's lab. But Theo Ashford involved with Scarlet? And she was basically cleaning house and she used my trend to do that? And all of the delegates there at the Dragon Bash, all the cultural delegates? I mean, it was an assassination. But that assassination helped Mai. So ultimately, I'm gonna go with this. Mai used Scarlet for her own political ambitions.
I'm not sure I follow your reasoning.
Or maybe that was wrong. I came to the wrong conclusion there. Theo was involved and Scarlet betrayed him.
That doesn't really fit with the other theories we've been developing. Can you take another look?
Alright, fine! Fuck! Scarlet wants a pawn on the council. It's all good.
Scarlet plotted to kill someone on the Captain's Council to make room for her puppet.
With Trin in place on the
That isn't mutually exclusive from any of the other two.
Defenses from the inside. That plan backfired, but Trin escaped to the mists to prepare for something.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Molten Alliance drill.
It's been almost a year since the Molten Alliance attacked the Shiver Peaks.
I might not have time to finish this today. I may have to start more of this tomorrow.
Closely at how they combine Dredge mechanical knowledge with the Flame Legion's fire magic.
This, like, whole run has been a lot of talking. Like, not that I'm against that, but there's a lot of lore dropping here. We missed the initial Molten Alliance uprising, but I heard you were there. Maybe you can explain to me what brought the Dredge and Flame Legion together? I believe it was for magic tech development. Exactly, sonic weaponry combined with flame magic. They repurposed Dredge mining suits for use as Char battle armor. That was terrifying. Those were pretty scary looking. I think she was developing a sonic magical device for other than weapons. She obviously wanted a battle suit to keep her safe. No. She'd be using it by now. The Dredge were fodder, nothing more. She was after Flame Legion magic. No, it's the first one. She was developing a sonic magical device for other than weapons.
So Dredge sonic technology can be used for probing underground.
And Scarlet's been looking for ley lines with those probes. She's after the ley lines underneath Lion's Arch.
That was cute. You two did that at the same time. Component of OMAD's isolation module. Where did we get this from?
This is Synergenics Headmaster OMAD's isolation module. A Sylvari named Kiara went in.
Kiara, not Kara.
I reverse engineered an image of Kiara's aura patterns before and after. The schism is pronounced and dramatic.
I knew it was a hard k sound, not a s sound. Yes. I remember Professor Omad. He outsmarted me in several polymock tournaments. I'm sure he cheated, but that's beside the point. Never should have put Kiara in that cube. Put her in this cube. This tiny little cube. What can you tell me about the cube? His notes say its purpose was to shut down the mind's security systems and open it, like opening a door, to welcome the truths of the eternal alchemy, but our minds are protected for a reason. Omad must have faked the vision and Scarlet believed it. No, we know that's not true. The cube has made her insane. Her visions are nothing more than a mind-breaking. This time in the story that would make sense. When Scarlet looked across the open threshold, she saw things and something looked back. That's what she said.
Kiara encountered something that literally broke her mind, but the only things in there were things she brought. I surmise she was directly exposed to a part of her own psyche that had been carefully walled off, perhaps for her own protection. We'd need to do far more extensive study of the Savari dream before I could draw any more detailed conclusions. What I can conclude now is that she's preparing to strike. Mark my words, Scarlet's next attack is planned and ready.
Yeah, because that's the thing as well, the Silvari quite literally come from the dream. So, and then when they awaken, the Pale Tree kind of, well, they nurture the Pale Tree nurtures them in the dream. Oh, and in a way, perhaps keeps other things out. For instance, the influence of a certain elder dragon.
Scarlet converted part of the Nightmare Court Arbor into her own personal airship factory. She also tormented the Silvari firstborn, Kate. She formed this alliance in part to develop hybrid weapons with maximum destructive potential.
I heard a rumor that Scarlet has a secret on Kaith, something she's holding over Kaith's head. Have you heard this? Something happened between them at Twilight Arbor. What was Scarlet up to there anyway? Yeah, 'cause I have only done the Twilight Arbor dungeon once, and I don't remember it, so I'd have to go back in there to remind myself of what happens in there. Scarlet lured Kaith to Twilight Arbor to set a trap with the Aether Blades. He was building an airship there. What do you think is happening between those two? They know each other, but you're wrong. It wasn't a trap. Kaith raided the airship factory. Or Kaith and Scarlet both admire the Nightmare Court. That must be it. Well, we know Kaith's secret potentially. I think what they're alluding to here is Kaith's relationship with Fowlin and what they did when they went to the Harathi place. We get all that flashback later during Heart of Thorns, so Scarlet just wanted to meet the famous Kaith of Destiny's Edge. Because in those flashbacks as Kaith, you see Kiara in the Grove, right? Working on alchemy and stuff. But it wasn't a trap. Yeah.
Now she has an arsenal of advanced weapons and an air fleet to deliver them. No city is prepared to defend against an aerial attack, not even Lion's Arch.
Which, given the fact that airships now have existed for a while, because we used them in the battle against Zaitan, that's kind of weird. But then again, no enemies had airships, and now they do, so...
It's so like Scarlet to ruin someone's big day. Poor Queen Jenna, celebrating 10 years of rule only to have it marred by killer automatons. Is that watch night piece safe, Marjorie? I hate having any of Scarlet's machines in the bar.
Don't fret, Angel. Ever since Queen's Jubilee, it's been quiet as a corpse.
Yeah, just don't say certain phrases around it and it should be fine. First time you saw Scarlet, she was attacking my city and my queen. Casualties were heavy, mostly civilians. The Seraph chalked it up to a random act of violence. Little did they know, it was all part of her plan. Dun dun dun! So it seems. Now we know she's been moving behind the scenes for some time, but she chose that moment to show herself. Why? Grudge against Queen Jenna? Wanted her to suffer? Nah. To get the Watch Knights controlling them required her personal touch. Agree with the Seraph, she chose Divinity's Reach at random. Oh, she was definitely interested in the Watch Knights, and she wanted to figure them out.
I think our friend is onto something.
She made a humongous version of it.
The clock clockwork horrors from the Jubilee must have been Scarlet's second draft. Scarlet got crafty. Instead of pairing up two splinter factions, she stole an entire fighting force, and then she upped the ante with that giant marionette.
You don't need that kind of firepower unless you're going to attack something really big.
I'm in charge.
Priory teams recovered this cooling rod from the Thaumanova reactor disaster.
Oh, that's what this is from. The Thaumanova reactor, right. You can go into the fractal and redo that, but I think there was a live event surrounding the Thaumanova. Well, a lot of the stuff didn't make it into the re-release, so... You saw it right. The Thaumanova reactor? What a terrible disaster. Ellen Keel's investigation uncovered Scarlet's involvement as a special consultant to the inquest. But what are Keel's conclusions? She believes Scarlet blew the place up to sow terror. One sleuth to another, that's too easy. If we theorize that all of Scarlet's moves have been connected, she must have been after something. I agree, but why? What else has Scarlet said? Mostly crazed prattle. Now that's interesting. Eel's report says Scarlet called the energy flowing into the reactor dragon energy. She's also talked about the ley lines that cross Tyria. Thaumanova, I think, was built on a ley line confluence, right? It all tracks back to the ley lines. We know she's been actively researching them. I'm inclined to agree with Keel. No, I'm not. Suspicious of the inquest connection, I bet they're behind this. No, it's the first one. It's the ley lines. She was probably seeing how ley line energy can be disrupted in some way.
Scarlet and the inquest turned a risky research experiment into a time bomb so they could study how it ticked.
Yep.
They also discovered new info about ley lines. If Scarlet is using that info to plan her next major attack, it's coming soon.
Ah, these are the steam creature wreckages. Yeah, because all around Lornar's Pass there are big steam creatures running around steam tech.
Similarities to Scarlet's clockwork machines in its design.
It's like she's modified the Watch Knights with the same engineering.
Yeah, she put the Watch Knight technology with Dredge steam tech and tried to amalgamate them, and then unleash them into Lornar's Pass in the prelude to the marriage. These steam creatures have been around for a while, and we've pondered their origins with no success. Now it seems we have our first clue. They share many of the qualities of Scarlet's designs. Scarlet was able to seize control of Queen Jenna's Watch Knights and twist them into a similarly threatening minions. Are you suggesting that the human queen... What exactly are you suggesting? Not that! The queen hired Scarlet to make the Watch Knights? That was the conspiracy theory. Queen modeled her Watch Knights on the steam creatures, and Scarlet was attracted to the quality of the Watch Knight design is probably more accurate.
How exactly did you arrive at that
No.
conclusion? Try again.
Sorry. I'm trying to look smart over here. Let's go with the first one then. Let's entertain the crazy.
How exactly did you arrive at that?
Good, I'm just testing.
Try again.
The Queen modeled her Watch Knights on the steam creatures.
Watch Knights and the steam creatures use common parts. That would explain how Scarlet gained control of the Watch Knights. Their obedience makes
So they came first then. Okay, I thought they were the other way around. I thought that the steam creature started to show up around the marionette. But I guess the steam creatures existed before the Watch Knights. Get around to this one. Energy probe.
That's a piece of one of Scarlet's probes. We theorize that this agitated the jungle worms.
It's actually kind of a smaller version of a full-size probe, but okay. That is a piece from one of Scarlet's probes. Best we can deduce, they're searching for something. Of course, they also awoke a three-headed worm and drove it to the surface. Yeah, that was the Triple Trouble world boss. You think a probe caused that? Unequivocally, my colleagues believe it was the magical dissonance the probes emit that disturbed the worm. We have a theory for what she was looking for with the probe. I'm betting it's an artifact, maybe Sylvari related? Nope. Probes are just bombs? Nope. Probes are magical and they're spread out. She's closing in on a magical location.
That's a puzzler.
We've already figured that out. Lion's Arch. And one of them turned green, the one at Lion's Arch. Means that's the one that found what she's looking for. In Lion's Arch.
I almost feel sorry
These guys are
for
slow.
Scarlet after reading her journal. If only she didn't.
But I do have the benefit of knowing this already.
She might be a sane flower.
Those are the ramblings of a crazy murderer. Make no mistake, honey. She enjoys killing. She needs to be found and put down.
Mm-hmm. This is what we read in her secret lab. Dated Season of the Colossus. Season of the Zephyr. Losing control of herself, the nightmare entity calls and she runs into a sea of darkness and can't escape it. Again, I believe this is supposed to allude to the fact that Mordremoth connected with her, because we know from, again, spoilers if you haven't watched it, Season 3 and Heart of Thorns and such, the Sylvari were vulnerable to Mordremoth's commands. You know, like to being corrupted by Mordremoth. When we all went to the Heart of Maguma, a lot of Sylvari turned on everybody and started becoming Mordremoth minions. When she went into Omad's machine and she touched the Eternal Alchemy, probably connected with Mordremoth. Since then he's had a beeline on her, and I think what she was trying to do was kill him. That's my theory. Is that she's trying to kill Mordremoth? She's looking for ways to do it. The toxic sample means she wants to kill something, you know? And then there's all the technological stuff that she's working on, and then she's looking for a place where the ley lines converge strong enough that she can probably send something into it to destroy Mordremoth. Maybe all the dragons. I think she actually wanted to end the dragon cycle there and then in one fell swoop. Trouble is, if she'd have done that, she would have collapsed all the magic. We all know that now from End of Dragons, right? So, well, we knew that from like Season 3 onwards, but yeah, or yeah, was it season? It was Season 3. Yeah, we knew all that from Season 3 onwards. So, okay. Yeah, because she wants to confront and put an end to the madness. We've never seen this side of Scarlet. Made our lives miserable for months now. Still, if this journal is true, then I almost feel a little sorry for her. What do you suppose it means? She left this journal to get us to sympathize. Voices, visions, violence. It's clear she's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. Something's driving her, something she was afraid of but has since embraced.
Scared? What could possibly frighten someone like Scarlet?
She saw something while hooked up to Omad's machine. Something that broke her. She's hearing voices in her head. But what are they telling her to do?
Let's review the evidence. Kiara entered Omad's device, saw something terrifying, and emerged as Scarlet Briar. She came out insane, but there's a method to her madness. We know from Thaumanova that she's researching magical energy in ley lines. She's used Molten Alliance Magitech to locate ley lines. We know that there are ley lines in Lion's Arch, among other places. She's built her own personal army. Crate and Nightmare Court, Pirates and Inquest, Dredge and Flame Legion, and most of all, her Clockwork Horrors. She tricked her subordinates into doing her bidding with promises of power, resources, or other gains. She modified her poison to be resistant to our antitoxin. She could use it against an army or a city. Mytrin is preparing the Aether Blades in the mists for a big attack. There's a mists portal in Lion's Arch.
Jory, Lion's Arch is her target. We have to warn Ellen.
I'll warn her. I'll let you know when I hear back. Make your preparations. Everything has been building toward a single, devastating attack. May the gods show us mercy.
Alright.
That looks valuable.
Chest of the Mists.
So how did you two meet?
About 6 months ago, I was just minding my own business and
She posted a help wanted sign, and I was looking for someone to help.
Oh.
So you met only 6 months ago. It seems like you've been together longer.
I'd noticed her before that. Around the city.
You had? You never told me that.
Well, isn't that cute?
You're a mated pair?
We're currently in negotiations.
Come here, Frostbite.
What about you, Rox? Anyone special in your life?
No. There was once, but he was killed.
I'm sorry. Was he in your old warband? Bram said you're a Gladium.
Bram talks too much.
Yeah, he does.
Don't be
But he's
mad.
nice enough.
We're your friends.
Yeah, what are friends for? If not for sticking our noses in each other's business.
That's right. Well, we can talk to Rox a little bit. We should rest a while before we head out again. Eat, drink, recharge. Good call. Say, I wanted to ask, how did your mate die? A mine cave-in with the rest of my warband. Name was known as Pickflea. I mean, known as Pickaxe. Pickflea was his nickname. We teased him. He'd been best of friends since the Farrar. I'm sorry. We were the Pick warband, best miners in the region. We could turn out more ore in a day than any other warband. Was it hard for you, left alone like that? They were my family. I still miss them. Every last one of them. Yeah. Okay, emergency. Lion Arch is being invaded. Oh, too late. To all Tyrians, this is a general emergency warning. A few hours ago, a massive flying platform has entered the Sanctum Harbor, bringing destruction and spreading a lethal miasma over the city. Furthermore, Aetherblade airships, molten portals, and toxic forces are overwhelming the Lion's Guard response. Some of the citizenry are still trapped inside the city limits, and we're calling on available heroes to assist in the evacuation efforts. Lion's Arch needs you. If you can please report to the forward camps in the Gendaran Fields, Bloodtide Coast, and Lornar's Pass at once. Okay. Captain's Council. This is Escape from Lion's Arch. Help with an evacuation, it seems. Let's go! Okay, we're gonna go to the Gendaran Field entrance. So this is gonna be the guy who's standing at the gateway. Ah!
Come here.
This looks pleasant. A prize! I really love the airship designs in this game, though. They look cool. I mean, I love me a good airship. But yeah. Yep. Did that guy just get teleported away and switched with one of the Aetherblade guys? Interesting. they got vaporized. I mean, God. Eesh. Now that's a big-ass drill. Now you know what Scarlet was making. Just as we were figuring it out, she shows up anyway and spoils it for us. Like, well, if we'd have waited a day... Thanks. You tell me that ain't crazy. Make your way to the Traders Forum. Okay, let's go. Get out of my way. I got time for y'all. This way. Hey Sam, how's it going? It's good to see you today. Is Monday treating you well?
Traders Forum is in flames. Your Grand Piazza has been destroyed.
Oh, shut up, Scarlet. Oh, here's rocks. They just ran right past me. That was rude. I don't think that'll do. Because that guy was glowing green and I wanted nothing to do with him. He dies first. Calm down, Bram. There'll be plenty more to go.
They picked on the wrong city.
This looks like a full-on invasion to me.
Aren't you the smart one?
You're right. They're killing anyone who hasn't evacuated yet. We have to get non-combatants out of here.
Aether blades.
Hopefully the Canal Ward Gate to Kandaran Fields is still open. Citizens can flee that way.
I'm not fleeing. I'm fighting.
Fair enough. Then I am too.
Alright. Ooh. Miasma level. Talk to Yvonne at the Blackline Trading Company. Find Keel Magnus at Fort Mariner. Find Jory and Cass at the Ostern Ward. And encourage citizens to get the F out of here. Alright. Citizens who are down. Let's help them. Right. Leave. Leave. Oh. I have to wait a moment. There we go for it to trigger. Alright. Go. Am I using my war horn for that? Like, oh my god, I am. That's cool.
Good.
Move on! Hey, villager! Flee! Literally, Yvonne, there are people lying here and you're worried about your Dolyaks. I'm gonna come over there and slap you. Lethal Blade gonna stop them? No, they're just letting him go. Alright, that's cool. Back off. Get out of there. Get to you in a minute, Yvonne. Run! Nope. Yeah. Shoo! What are you doing? Standing around. Bugger off! Alright. That miasma level is climbing. I don't know what that means, but it can't be good. So maybe we should talk to Yvonne.
It's a good day.
It's a good... Really? You're gonna open with that? Okay. Did you see what happened? I was just heading to the market, then we got separated. What am I supposed to do with the caravan? With me, I'll get you to the gate.
Protect my stock. If anything gets broken, I'll be taking it out of your hide.
You can try, Yvonne, but I think I can take you, bro. Seriously? Let us get like 5 steps, guys, honestly. God damn it! Alright. Alright, oh my god, really? They're invulnerable for so bloody long. Alright. Go, go, go! Christ! Can we get more than 5 feet next time? Bonk. Get down. trying to get him all the way down to the fort? I thought we were exiting to Gendaran Fields.
Nothing can save Strong. Come here.
Okay, I guess we're not going to the fort. Gonna cross this burning bridge with a bunch of Dolyak that seem to be remaining very calm. Guess we're getting him to this gate. What's going on here? What is all this shit?
Get out of my way, Bronson. I gotta get merchandise through that gate.
Hurry it up, Evan. I have citizens here who need this gate.
What's all this? Hey, Captain.
Evan, move your Doliacs. We need to get these people out of the city and shut down the gate.
What? That's your problem? Don't worry, Shud. I got you covered.
Wait till he goes. There we go.
How did he shut down the gate? Never mind. Get to
You asshole! Wow. What is going on here?
The spirits have been wild, don't they?
Really? Wow. Ashblade being an absolute dick there. I don't believe that. Oh shit, what happened here? Oh god. Oh shit. Why? What? No. Ow. What am I doing? Help. Out of my way. That miasma level has me worrying that that's a ticking clock, so I'm just going to get through this quickly. I bet there's an achievement for, like, rescuing every citizen from here. But we're not going to do that.
Nothing can save.
Where else is there? Over there? Okay. Oh, shit. Watch out for those holes. There's quite a few holes in this bridge. This is not up to code. Safety violation. Oh my god, what in the arse?
Come here.
We need to get out of the city.
Approaching vessels need to be warned off.
Dad.
Just go. I'll be right behind you. Until then, make a way to keep you in arms. I love you, Bunny.
Ow, hey. Oh shit, you guys maybe wrap this up fast. Thank you. Oh, the guy can be feared. Well, that's good. Yeah, try it again. Alright. Well, that was easy. Oh, hey. Agnes, thanks for showing up.
I can't see!
What?
Come here.
So we're gonna help Keel and Magnus get out of the fort. Where's Keel? There's the sheriff. Ah, there she is. Keel, hi. How's it going? Having a good day? Okay, nice armor. You're leaving?
Get aboard the airship. We are leaving.
We made that order. Keep fighting! We aren't losing the fort!
Magnus, you're hurt, and the fort is gone. Get aboard now.
Damn. Hey, you put her in charge, dude. Yeah, you deal with that. Oh man, look at this. Can I come as well? Guys, it's kind of dangerous. Wow. Welcome.
Come here.
Should probably go around that way. That way, hey, there we go. I knew what I was doing. I did that leap of faith shit. I've played Assassin's Creed. Okay, but I'm going out the wrong way, so let's do another leap of faith. Whee! Ow. Alright, we have some dredge. Let's deal with these guys. Get smoked. Hey, Whisper's agent, I see you. Oh, I know that you are there. So, Predator. Oh, the bridge is out. Guys, the bridge is out. Yeah. You really need to put a warning sign there. Civic engineers falling down on the job. What?
Strong.
Hey, thought that was clever, just ducking my shit. Well, it wasn't. That guy just stood there watching like a... Nope. Oh, Muggo! Who's Muggo?
Hey.
Get out of here, Muggo! Run! Be free! Ow, okay. Just straight up cloaked and pieced out. To find Marjorie and Cass here somewhere. Rubble pile. Let's be. Found an heirloom. What? That'd be important to a Lion's Arch refugee. Okay. Cool. Oh, hell yeah. Cass is ready to fight. She's had enough of this shit. She's like, fuck this. And stab. Yes. Get pumpkin. Yeah, I forgot these guys. We need to finish them off. And bonk. Alright, everybody leave. Go. Ange, hi. Are we doing anything over here? So the miasma's getting worse, and that's probably a bad thing. What are we doing?
If that's how you want to play it. Casimir, stay close. You smell that? It's the Toxic Alliance. They've left their mark all over this place.
I don't like the looks of this. Scarlet's taking over the entire city.
Taking it over or destroying it? I'm not sure which.
All these poor Lion's archlings, tossed from their homes.
Archlings?
Yes. I didn't like Lion's archers. Come on, let's clear some of these glowy things out of here.
The glowy things. Okay, well, we figured this sooner, blah blah blah, good, okay, let's go. The miasma's getting thick.
You're my lucky charm.
What am I supposed to do? We're all done, we can get out of Lion's Arch now. Okay, cool. So basically they were just saying, you know, like we figured out now what the miasma was about. It was to try to get people to get the hell out of Lion's Arch.
You can never have too much
That
traffic.
was the whole point of the toxic spores. Oh, I guess I don't do, I just... I'm trying to leave through the gate. What am I playing at? Alright, so we got the battle on the Breachmaker, or the battle for Lion's Arch, then the Breachmaker, and we didn't get a chance to finish this today. I don't think I want to make a start on the next part, not yet. So we might actually start the next stream with that, and then roll right into Secrets of the Obscure. We've got Guild Wars on this schedule for the week pretty much every day, so we're ready for it. So guys, I'm going to leave it there for the day.